much further ado, I'd like to introduce the Olympic team. Starting here at the left, this is Philip Dutton, Boyd Martin, Clark Montgomery, and Lauren Kiefer. And if I could just start with Philip and have you introduce yourself and talk about if you've had any previous Olympic experience and what that is.
Thank you, Leah, and thank you all for coming here. Yes, I have had some experience before. I'm very fortunate. This will be my 6th Olympics and the 3rd for the US, and I'm very pleased to say that the excitement and the thrill of getting the Olympics doesn't diminish as you get older, and I'm really excited and thrilled to be on a team with such talented riders and horses as we have. And I'll be riding Fernhill Cubalon, which I've had for a couple of years now. It's brought on by a young girl, Alex Green. It's owned by Tom Tierney, Simon Roosevelt, and Carolyn Moran. And I'm really happy with the way he's going, and I think he's really well suited to hopefully have a great games at Rio.
Hello, my name's Boyd Martin. Obviously very, very excited and pumped up for Rio. This is my 2nd Olympic Games. I got to know the Olympics at London, so I sort of have a bit more of an idea what I'm in for. Like Philip said, I think we've got an awesome team. We've got 4 really, really class horses and 4 super duper riders. So, you know, I think the selectors picked the right team and the right group of horses. My horse is Blackfoot Mystery. I haven't had him for that long. I've had him for about a year now. He was produced by Kelly Prather, and she basically got him off the track thanks to like one of those thoroughbred donation programs, and she sort of produced him. And about this time last year, I rounded up a group of people to purchase him just because I felt like he had all the makings of a top horse. So I think he's in good form. I think he's ready to go, and I'm very excited to be there.
Hi, my name is Clark Montgomery. This is my first Olympics. Obviously very excited about doing that. The horse I'm riding is Lock and Glen. I've had him since he was a 5-year-old.
Where are you from? Texas.
Can you tell us just a little bit about how you got to this point, kind of what your lead up was like to being selected? That's okay. Tell us about his personality in the barn. You know, what is his barn name and what's he like sort of on the ground?
He's got a new nickname this year. We call him Beastie at competitions because his personality has changed a little bit. He used to be kind of a teddy bear in the barn and at competitions, and he still is a teddy bear in the barn at home, but he has definitely figured out his job here recently and has turned into a bit more of a beast at competitions. He understands all 3 phases and understands what he's doing, and we've worked hard on his fitness, which I think everybody knows, and so he loves to run and jump now, especially on cross country. So we like to say he's a teddy bear in the barn at the stables and a lion at the show.
Lauren, you want to tell us a little about that?
I'm Lauren Kiefer. This is also my first Olympics. Been looking forward to keeping these boys in line. My horse I'm riding is Veronica. She's owned by Team Rebecca. She was originally produced by Scott Keach, and then Team Rebecca owned her for Karen O'Connor before I took the ride in 2013. She is not friendly or lovable. Her nickname in the barn is actually the Troll. But she does her job, so we're okay with that.
Perfect. So if each of you could just sort of go through your preparation from, obviously we're starting here at the Great Meadow with the final stateside prep event, and sort of what your plans are through until the training camp in Ocala right before you depart for the games, and how you kind of plan to peak your horse there at the games. Philip, you can start.
Okay, well, this has been a pretty big week for the horses. Obviously, the heat plays a part in taking it out of them. We've been training in Virginia this week at Morningside and at High Acre, and so they're going to run. Obviously, hopefully have a great run here and a good experience for them. And then I fly off to Germany to ride Indian Mill, thank you, in Aachen, and then I'll come back. So these guys will have an easy week, and maybe Boyd will gallop them for me on Friday while I'm away, and then I'll be back next week. We have 1 week in Pennsylvania, just training, and I think Richard Picken's coming, and also David is coming for a couple of days, and then they ship to Ocala on the 22nd of July. And we pick up there again, training for the week, and then they fly from Miami to the games on the 29th, and then we'll be in Rio and getting them settled in, and hopefully on the road to the great games.
My fella's strongest phase is the cross country, and the dressage and the show jumping's probably what I've been really hammering away hard at. So this weekend I probably won't go for broke on the cross country. I'm confident in his ability to gallop and his speed and everything like that. So I'll probably really try and put in a super test tomorrow and a clear show jumping round, and then, you know, with the Olympics in mind, I'll probably run him about 70%. You know, I feel like I don't need to make him, you know, his last up was Rolex and he had to dig deep there. So, yeah, like Philip said, we'll probably gallop on Friday, and then the following Thursday, and then head down to Florida. And it's you know, down in Florida, it's a shorter period of time, this camp, compared to London. We were in London for, felt like months last time, and I think it's better this way. It's a short, intense period of time where we've only got a couple of horses to focus on, and I think the team's done a good job of making it a smaller group this year, and a lot of us have 2 horses as backup, so I think the camp in Florida might only be 6 or 7 riders, which I think will allow David to really concentrate and focus, and I think it'll be give us a better result long term.
I've been named to the Nations Cup team with Glenn this weekend, so my plan is to try to be quite competitive and help the team win, hopefully. Even try to win myself, maybe. And then I'm going to stay in Virginia for about another week, do a couple more hard gallops, and then ship down to Florida with Lauren's horses probably over the weekend or something. Yep, over the weekend. And then where we'll kind of back off of him a little bit of his fitness, a lot of hacking for about a week. And then last week kind of start prepping the dressage, and show jumping, make sure that he feels good and happy and ready to go.
With Veronica this weekend, I'll probably, you know, she loves to compete, so we'll certainly, you know, we'll try to maybe play with some things in the dressage to see if we can get a few more points. And she likes to run a bit quick cross country, so I'll just let her pick the pace, but I certainly won't go flat out, as Boyd says. And then Meadowbrook Scarlet, my alternate's the one's been named to the team, so she'll obviously, her goal will be to be competitive here. And then, like Clark said, we will probably gallop on Friday, and then well, the girls will